Hello, everybody. Welcome to the fifth episode of Hedgehogs Charity Challenge. So, fifth episode means quarterfinals. I hope there will be 7 episodes, of course, but for that to happen, I have to first this match against Peter Bennet, who's a strong player. So, let's see how that goes. And as always, if you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and press the corresponding button. And if you're interested in private lessons or in one of my books, please contact me through my website. Okay, here we go. All the pleasantries done. So I guess, oh, my clock is already ticking, so I better start playing. So, quarterfinals. This is 13 points now. So a bit longer than the rounds before, so I will enter. Maybe I should make the 11 actually. I like to split against this structure, but I feel like the 11 is valuable enough to make it, so I will do that. So this is my first online match after a while. I've been to New York to the tournament, so let's figure this one out, or try to. I think I got a hit. And I also want to hit the second checker, fewer returns. That was one of them. And now, where do I split my back checkers to? I really need an anchor here. If he makes the 5 point, I'm in bad shape anyway, so I will just make the aggressive split. I can also hit, maybe. That keeps him from building points. But what's the way forward here? I don't know, I will split. So now he's thinking about cubing, decided not to. What he's thinking, I guess covering seems natural. Yeah, something like this. So certainly, do I have to hit him? I can make the 5 point. Or I can hit and split. So what's the argument here? Both looks attractive, both plays. If I make the 5 point, I'm a bit behind in development. 3 checkers back. So usually you hit here, so I will do it, but not sure. So I'm starting out slow, but I'm not concerned yet. Still a bit jet lagged from New York. Was a good tournament, by the way. Got to the final, so I'm happy about that. Okay, a dance. Now he will cube me, I guess. He has 3 checkers back. 8 in the zone. I mean, I have some structure, so I will take. But that could have been a pass as well, but hard to drop for me against 3 back checkers. Maybe too many men in the zone for him. That was certainly a good number and easy to play. So I guess I will just step out. Don't see much else. Oh, I just fell half asleep. I didn't see that it was my turn. I was looking at the recording. Sorry. Gotta wake up. I mean, it's 11 o'clock in the morning here, but I woke up at 10, which is not usual. So, as I said, still a bit jet lagged. 6-2, not a good number. Neither anchors on the bar nor hits. So I'll just run. No, I better hit something in return. Should he hit at all? Not clear. Quite a few returns. Yeah, this is a tough one. Maybe making the 10 is the prudent route here. I guess I will just play that checker inside. Five, 4. I mean, don't feel good about running with my back checkers, really. 2s, 4s. So how does that look? He's got 11 checkers in the zone. Feels wrong. Maybe just like this. Not give him anything and see what happens. Because he also has to move. For example, had he rolled a 6, he would have to break. Points. Double 5s. That makes the decision easy. Now I have enough playable checkers. I'm ahead in the race. So do I want to play it like this? I think so. Okay, I guess I clear the 11 to give myself more playability, because if I don't do that, both the 11 and the mid are stripped. 2-1. Race is evenish, but of course he will have some problems earlier than me with his bar point. It seems I have one more spare on the mid, which I should sacrifice now, I guess. Can also make my ace point and keep that spare. So what that does, it gives me sixes to play. But this is certainly the more natural move. He will have to give up something soon as well, and it's better for the race. Now he will play for max contact. Yeah, that's the downside of my play. If I roll a 6 like I did, that's really bad. But he misses, so guess he will clear his 6 point. I could consider recubing. Oh, if he leaves a shot, I have to recube. I mean, 17 winners basically. I think that's a mistake. He should just clear 6 points. So now he's ahead in the race. I don't. I mean, I have numbers. Okay, he's doing this. That is a must cube. Because of the volatility, I can hit him. And if I don't hit, yeah. But 17 good numbers. Race is evenish. That has to be a recube. In 17 games, we're a huge favorite. If I just get past him, I'm doing well. It's just too volatile, I would say. He has a take. All my small numbers are terrible. So, yeah, that was I wouldn't have cubed had he cleared the 6 point. I mean, I'm really curious about this play. Rather unusual because most players try to play safe when they face such a strong board as mine, even though, of course, he really didn't. Oh, I mean, that's really an interesting. I mean, there must be something wrong because I'm pretty sure he has an easy take if he clears the 6. So then something must have gone wrong here. So I'm really surprised that he passes. He's in very good shape if I rolled small numbers. I thought it was the take wasn't even the question here, just whether I should cube, but as I said, jet lag, maybe I'm hallucinating. So bad opening for me. He's thinking about cubing. Good thing for me is that the take is very easy. Not so easy anymore, I have to say. Still kind of want to take this, but maybe not. If I hit on the deuce, that is horrible. So he hits me, I can anchor, but just coming out also seems not really productive. Usually you do come out in these spots. Race is even. Yeah, I will still take, but I really don't like it. I mean, he could have rolled a bad number. I don't think he should step into the bar, give me good sixes. This I also don't like, hit on the ace, because he's priming. This is what I like best. Go for the prime. Yeah, well done. So now I really got a hit on the deuce. Hope for the best. Not getting better. Is there any reason? I mean, 11 to 6 looks hopeless, so I won't do it. So now maybe I can make the 5 point, get something going here. Would be nice. That is not the 5, but the bar point. Still don't see anything else. Five, 3. Yeah, makes the point, not that it helps me a lot as long as my back checkers are trapped. 3, 1. Maybe something like this, trying to get a better anchor. Yep, like it. Maybe if I roll a 6 now, I can counter prime him. Wishful thinking. So now he has the 6 prime. Okay. So now, of course, strategy change in the sense that my main concern certainly is to not get gammoned. And for that purpose, I probably just should play like this, make it a 3-point game. Well, I will do so. At least that fits the plan. Not losing a gammon, realizing some equity out of the 3-point game. Deuce point game, more wins probably, but also more gammon losses. Again, curious. Okay, now I'm talking about gammons. This certainly improved his gammon chances by quite a bit. So not super worried. 1, 2, 3, 4. But now I better be, I guess. So do I waste pips against the gammon in order to get a shot? That's always a difficult question. So if I get a shot, which happens quite often, yeah, I mean, I will be going for it. Not a high level of confidence now. I certainly will run. Hope he misses. He doesn't. Or maybe I should have stayed because now he can take the checker off. I don't know. But then I can lose a backgammon. So in the end, I got myself gammoned. I don't know if I did it to myself or so probably also some good rolls by him influenced the result. So we'll have the analysis. 6, 5. Guess I got a hit. Split seems natural. And I mean, I don't think I can sit there on the anchor, so just split. Could have considered cubing here. He's a big favorite and blitzing chances and all that stuff. Yeah, I think I would have liked the cube in his shoes. Now he is too good, I guess. So yeah, you should have cubed before that roll, I think. And now probably this is a clear play on and also a clear drop. So in a way I got lucky there, I feel. I mean, maybe he was correct, of course. Just my assessment over the board here. Okay, let's split them. Not a good idea. Apparently. So he should play 11 to 5, 13-8, yes. Only move. And I dance, and again he should be thinking about cubing at least. I mean that. I think even at the score that probably was a cube. And now it's a super easy pass. So missing some cubes here. Oh, now he's playing on. Well, some cube should have been given, I feel. So now I can get back into the game with a4. So that's good. So certainly a take now. And I have to grab his back checker. So at least one of them, because certainly not going to win the race. So that's a good start. Now the containment effort starts 4-2. That's not great for. So general rule, if the opponent has split to the 22, you don't mind having a blot on the 11 because it's 6-2 hits, but 6-4 is duplicated. Double 4 is good anyway, usually. So I guess I will play with that builder. Yeah, here we have the 6-2. Still like my play. Yeah, double sixes would have been nice without being on the bar. I think I lose too many gammons to be able to take this. I'm on the bar. Score is not desperate, so I should drop it. I think. So bad start. Still long way to go. Five, four. First idea is running. Probably also my last idea because I don't see really an alternative. Three, that's the good news. Four, play like this, duplicating fives, but then I give him all options. This looks really loose. If I duplicate fives, play with two blots, he can make the bar point. That looks really passive. On the other hand, this, the five still hit on the 22. This is really, that's not enough bad numbers for him, I feel. So can also split into the bar. What? What's the purpose? I will try to duplicate fives. Not sure about this, but if I hit loose, everything hits basically. Very few bad numbers. Maybe that was too passive. But I feel he cannot achieve everything at once. Yes, he can hit me or make a point, but then it's my turn. So now he's thinking about cubing, which is good because I felt that before he, especially in this double five splits, I think he missed a cube. He just rolled. So this is an easy take. I have also some structure, of course. So it's a bit interesting that he cubes this, but the blitz before he didn't, or didn't think about it. Two, and not gonna split into the bar, not gonna hit on the ace, so just play it like this. Hope to make the bar point anchor maybe. Could make the 9. Actually quite a valuable point. Oh, I have some good numbers, but really not too many. I think making the 9 is quite strong here, duplicating my deuces. Yeah, he will find it. Good play. So that was the idea. Still don't have a great game, but bar point certainly helps. Now I got counterplay against the checker on the 24 if I can start the priming. So this is a strange number because you really would like to step up, but then where's the ace? No ace to play, so you cannot step up actually. 5-1 is not great. Yes, that's the only play. Now I'm a bit in danger of getting blitzed. Yes, he got a hit with the deuce. Does he? Yeah. Looks a bit passive. Okay. So now this looks actually kind of nice at that score. Can easily break if he doesn't get out of there. I mean, it really feels like a 4 cube already because I can simply trap that one back checker also with the score what I'm waiting for. So the argument is if I lose 2 or 4 points on a 2 cube, my chances of winning the match are not great anyway. So maybe this is my chance to turn the match around. I mean, that was the argument. I remember my first round match against Mochi, why I gave a 4 cube while leading. But that was still a different situation because I was even the underdog here. I'm the favorite. I have a 5 prime, and yeah, it's one of these what am I waiting for situation. So I will just chip it, see what happens. Double sixes happen. So there goes the priming plan. Welcome to the blitzing option. Yeah, now I have to go full blitz. That also, of course, gives me a chance to win a gammon. If I get lucky, okay, 4 is good. Gets that checker out. Shall I go like this maybe? But on the other hand, I may wanna make the 8 at some point. Not sure about this one. I mean, I'm stepping out for sure. And then not clear to me, to be honest. Huh. 3-4, 3-6. Don't really know. Okay, 5-6. So guess put another builder into place. Going for the closeout here, of course. That should be that. 4-3. Gotta get these checkers moving. Question is whether I should play it like this, maybe. Get them all out. That looks reasonable. So even if he hits me, I have plenty of returns. That looks good. Okay, now I guess I'm playing a bit for safety here. I can play 39 with the max builders. Gives him some jokers. Do I really need to do that? This is only 3-5 if I play it like this. Yeah, it gives him only 3-5, so 6 is nice. And am I supposed to give him 3-2 here just for the extra builder? Not sure. 3-2, then I still have plenty of returns. I mean, I really like the extra builder. So we'll play with it. Now, play safe, of course. And I really would like to make that point that just playing the checkers inside, hoping that he dances long enough. So even without the closeout, I may win a gammon here. Yeah, could be. Could very well be. So how do I play this? Gammon is close. 2 off seems to be too risky, so maybe a medium solution, just taking one checker off. So he has how many crossovers? 3, 7, 10, 11 he needs to get out of this. He's on rolls, so 6 rolls. So it's gonna be awfully close. So if I play this, but this is just too many immediate numbers, I guess. Safest is this, of course. But that looks a bit too passive. I don't know. I will. Okay, that was bad for him, of course. 3-2. That plays itself, it seems. So this is going to be really a close call. Gammon is, of course, super important here. A big doublet would help. Guess he should stay inside. And now not a big doublet, but 2 off. Yeah, he's rolling big, unfortunately, but Still close. Okay. I need a doublet here. Probably. Or maybe not. That was a absolutely terrible disaster number for him, but it didn't matter. Okay, so that was nice. Now 3 away 7. We now have to rethink because was quite a swing in the score. So now I'm the favorite. I have to be conservative. And everything that applied to him now applies to me. So this here we could go into pass territory easily. I guess the cube is clear. He should have cubed this at the score. So I'm glad I dodged that bullet. Clear positional advantage down in the score. Now we'll split. And he's just rolling. Always advise against it. And here you should point on me. So I think maybe he's a bit rattled about that last game. I wouldn't fault him, but certainly he should channel this frustration that he probably has into more aggression with the cube, because now that score, clear pass, and he certainly would have preferred to play this on a 2 cube at the score. I mean, I think it must be a pass, so I will drop it at the score. I really can't see how this is a take at the score. 2-1. I think I like to play with another builder. Probably just making the bar point. I mean, it looks solid. Certainly has got an advantage here. Four, two makes the 4. Nothing special. Double fourth. Yeah, makes the 5. 5-2 doesn't make anything. Probably slot here. Yeah. So good decision by him. He has the prime. Has a shot. What do I have? I mean, I can contain that back checker. Yeah, it feels like my position looks too healthy. Yeah, some timing trouble. Contain that checker. So it's an easy take for money, I think. I'm not sure. I will take it. Okay, the great shot by him. Just goes home. And should I really split into that? Probably not. Still not splitting into the attack. So here I get a fly shot and missed. Oh, nothing special. Try to build my board. Hope to get a shot. Some aces. Just continuing with the board building. So as long as the gap on the 4-point, I'm feeling still not really optimistic, but I can see my chances. Okay. 6-2. Okay, it's not getting better, his position, so some hope, certainly. Okay, so I can split there. Probably wrong. Why should I do that? He can point on me. No, not gonna split. Just make my board. Just when I thought I'm in reasonable shape, he rolls a very good number. Finally makes his 4-point when nobody expected it. So and he should certainly play this. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that is disappointing. When you feel shot is kind of, this is terrible. Too many shots. So he will play this. I'm pretty sure. Now I have to break my board. Yeah, that was unfortunate, to say the least. He should take the checkers off. Yeah, going for the gammon. Since I'm just not able. Oh, boom. Nope. The worst. Jesus. Okay, that was not very nice. But yeah, what can you do? Now I'm big gammon danger. Wow, I get out of there and I get another shot. So now the hit would be only to avoid getting gammoned. Doesn't happen. Is there any reason to stay there? I don't want to get backgammon, so there's no reason to stay there. Okay, that gives hope. Now I'm a favorite again to save it, which would be a victory after all this. And indeed. So, actually feeling kind of good. So this is a very interesting score. He's 4-way. He should cube super aggressively. Yep. And I'm really happy, especially at this score, to get my anchor and take it from there. My good anchor, that is. Now, without a big gammon threat, I can just relax a bit and try to improve my front position. The problem with that score is, of course, if he cubes aggressively in a gammonish position, I have a hard time taking because 4 points for him will lose me the match. Certainly this is a hit, and how many blots do I want to expose here? I mean, this is strange because I want to prime that back checker. So in order to do that, this feels like the natural play. So I guess I make the natural play. Interesting. He shouldn't play 6-2. That is what I think is clear. 5-1 shouldn't play that either. Maybe even 13-9 to unstack. Do I have a cube here? Only 8 pips in the race. I don't think so. So I will roll. And I have a decision. So if I make the priming point, I don't have a good 5. So this seems to be the natural play attack. He's a blot hanging out there. He dances. So now I'm pretty sure that he will have to pass this if I cube. So question is, can I play on for the gammon? Gammon gets me to Crawford. So that is why I'm strongly considering the play on for the gammon, because gammons are really valuable here. So I have lots of good numbers. So it's itching to play on for the gammon because gammon value is really high. Gammons, undoubled gammons get me to Crawford. So what are the disasters there? Some bad numbers, of course, but if I pick up the other blot, it's in very serious gammon danger. I think I will take a roll here. Feels like too good. 21 pips up. Yeah, I will roll and go for the gammon. And if it doesn't work out, so be it. Now he hits. Now I got an interesting decision. I can still go for the gammons. The problem here is now I have bad 5s and 6s, so I don't think I can cube this. Again, if I roll a good number, the gammon is on again. If I roll a bad number, I'm happy to not have cubed, so I will just roll. So that was actually a good number. 4 in, ace hits. And now if he dances, I have to play on again, but that's the game. What can I do? But he doesn't, unfortunately. Okay, now the race is even. Okay, still fighting. So maybe now, do I really want to hit loose? I can just play this. 6-2, 6-3. He has blots there. Doesn't look unreasonable, to say the least. But on the other hand, so if I play this, I mean, this looks just like the normal play. Yeah, I think I will just make the normal. With 4 backcheckers, usually you have to play positionally because if I open the 6 point or leave the point open, it's a big favorite to enter at some point anyway. So I'll just make the natural play. Just a thought. Now he dances again. It's so tempting to go for the gammon here with all the blots. So 4's aces cover. 6-2, 6-5, 5-3 hits the next checker. What is really bad? This is a tough one with the cube actions. So I say I cover, he enters. On the other hand, if I don't cube here, he doesn't have a decision, right? And I really want to give him decisions in this difficult spots. Four back checkers. Double fours is terrible. Oh, kind of bad. I think I will double this and let him decide. Okay, so two-way, four-way, now even more extreme. So maybe he even had a take there. So it's really like, since I was confused, if you have watched some of my videos, I just cube and my opponent has a decision. So really curious about the cube action in that game. So 6 is clear. So usually you just hit and be happy about it. At this score, you may want to pause. Just make the bar simply because that takes the gammon threat out, and it's just simply the type of game that you want to play without gammon. So maybe this is a score-based play. I know how important the good anchors are at these critical scores, so I will hopefully not just make the point. Now I'm certainly having an advantage. And now this is not so great, of course. Okay, guess I'm gonna hit. There's no safe play, so I may as well go for the attack. Hope he misses. Yeah, that's an easy take. Good cube probably. He hits, so I better enter here. I do think I will just make the point. Hitting is just too much. That's rock solid. And now I better attack, or double force is nice. Just point on him. Is there an alternative? So if I want to avoid getting gammoned, it's something like this. It doesn't look too bad, but isn't that a bit exaggerated? Too much worry? I mean, this just feels so natural, and he doesn't have tons of material out, so the race is evenish. So this is also an option. So this is the perfect game for me, but I'm down in the race and he's on roll. So that feels wrong to abandon contact. So I will just make the normal play here. Make the point. And now I have a problem. Guess I want to step out. So this is deuces, 6-1-4-3. The other is fours and double aces, of course, 6-3. If I don't step out, he can attack me. I don't want to get attacked, so I will step out. Okay. Ah, too bad. One is good. Gets me out of the line of fire. Now, of course, I'm down in the race by quite a bit. So, how dangerous is it to stay back there? I think it's too dangerous. Take out the gammons here. Yeah. Ah, another. So, really, now the race is really bad. 25 pips. I need a miracle in the race because contact equity is close to zero. Okay. So yeah, that was very interesting overall this game. Still can roll a double sixes, of course, to get the race even. 5-1 is not it. So yeah, I really wonder in this game whether all my score adjustments were okay. Really don't know. But we will see that. Meanwhile, I'm catching up a bit in the race. So still hope. Maybe I even start bearing off, which I don't. So this is still kind of exciting. One good number, 6-2, not good enough. Okay, that may seal it if I don't roll double sixes. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Yeah, some misses by him and double sixes by me. Wow. So, guess I'm the favorite. Indeed, and oh, what an excitement. Okay, well done, Peter. So we cannot ourselves into double match point. Yeah, so because one of us will cube very soon. So yeah, that was exciting to say the least. So we're just playing around a bit, but one of us will cube, I promise. Where do you play this? Maybe actually going there. I don't know. Or there. So he should cube by now. He's got market losers. Yeah. And I take. Okay. Okay, good news is I didn't split to the 3. And even better news, I make the anchor. Do I really slot here? Looks cool when it works, but it's 15 numbers. I mean, would have worked. 5-4, not great. Guess I have to play like this, have to play stiff. Do I see anything else? No, I don't. So he should step up to the 23 and probably 13-8. Needs to get his back checkers moving. 6-1 is terrible. I hate it. I mean, I would like it for my equity, but he should. Okay. So now I have outfield control. He's a dead checker. Things are looking reasonable. And now, how am I supposed to play it? I can play it like this, but that feels wrong. So I'll play what feels right. Try to trap one checker. So now he can roll sixes and escape. That's the bad news. And then I have trouble containing that one checker. I mean, this blocks the sixes. 6-1, 6-3 run out anyway. Problem is, what do I do with my next number if he just rolls something like a 3-2, let's say, and steps up? I mean, the normal play is simply to make the 4-point. I will do that. See what happens. So 5 is 4. Is it forced? Yeah, I think so. 5-4. So do I need to point on him? That is throwing him a lifeline, kinda. I can also just run into the outfield. Or, now this I don't like. He runs out with sixes. But I really want to let him crunch there. Just prime that one checker. And this is 1-6, 2-6, 2-5. And that's it. And then, so this is the normal play. And then I still have the return, so maybe I'm overthinking it. I will play it like this. Just play it the normal way. How bad can it be? And because of his blood. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. So do I hit the other checker? Probably, because here, if he rolls the ace, play like this. He rolls the ace. What does happen? Okay, I will play this two for sure. No, this two is not for sure. So if I hit the other checker, how is he supposed to win this? Really difficult. And he will probably crunch, so I will do this. I mean, this is anyhow luxury problems, I will call them, because my position is so strong. So even if he gets an anchor there, I don't care too much. Okay, I will hit with only one checker. I want to crunch him, actually. So just let them oh, wow, counterplay. Let them recircle, I was about to say, but he rolled a joker. The ace is here, I guess. Okay, two checkers escaped. One back again. So 4, 3. Not really. 2, 1. Am I supposed to hit this? I don't know. don't want to. Now I want to attack that checker, probably double fives. Guess one. No, I can just close the door now. Bring my checkers around. 2, 3. Get them inside. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe 3, 4. Whatever. Two. Yeah. Really good. Semis is so close. I mean, it was very close the game before, so I'm not gonna celebrate just yet. Certainly. So I can leave a double shot here. No, only a single shot. And he hits it, so we are having a game still. Just enter. Try to get that checker around, of course. At 12. Okay, 1, 2. And this minimizes shots. So I guess that's the play. It's only 5s and 3, 2. 4, 2 is not good. And I'm guaranteed to take some more checkers off, I hope. Not yet, it seems, but on the next turn, maybe. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any risks here. He makes his board. This I can play safe. Now, guess he has to break his board again if he wants to have a chance, of course. But I guess this is game over. Yeah, very exciting. Okay, write some stuff here. And we are in for another episode. And let's see the analysis. Not really sure. Exciting stuff. But was it good stuff? Yes, it was good stuff. Happy. Okay, let's get into the details. So here's the XG analysis. And as you can see, let me just check. Peter's checker play was excellent. His cube action, not so much, but I criticized some of his cube decisions already during the match, so maybe we can focus on these. But of course, we'll have a look at my blunders. So there's one coming up here where, I mean, I rolled a joker, the double fives, and I just thought, okay, conserving my advantage and owning the cubes, that would be just enough. However, if you look at this closely, probably going to have timing problems before me, so that puts more pressure on him. So if he rolls a 6, he has to break the 8 point. I still have more playability here. So I should have squeezed a bit more the way I played it. Yes, I have these 2 spares, but now I'm freeing up his spares on the midpoint, so he has more playability if I play like this. Okay, that was bad. There is another. I should have. Yeah, I thought about it. And I talked about it actually. It just was too race focused. I mean, the problem here is my next 6. So I should have saved the 6 indeed. Still have a 5-point board. I just chose to gamble, which was wrong, hoping not to roll a 6 and let him crunch first. So yeah, the 6 here is precious. And of course, I got punished. I rolled the 6, so this 6 I could have played safely had I made a better checker play before, had I saved my 6. Then he misses, actually finds the correct move, which is really good play. I mean, I wouldn't have known what to do here. And then even my redouble is wrong because probably my small numbers just cost me too much. But as it turns out, the redouble was perfect because he passed. So this is something you really should avoid, because this is not about general pattern recognition, but let's see how you can get to your 25%. So, I mean, you have very little chances, of course, if I hit, even though double 6s, for example, leaves a return shot, so you're not dead. So some equity there. But look at the numbers like 3-1, double aces, 4-1, 3-2, all these numbers where you get a shot. So you win like 3 or 4 games immediately by hitting a shot. Then all the other games, I roll a 5-2, we have an even raise, almost even. So you win lots of games on these variations. So whenever I miss, let's say whenever I miss, you win half the time. Whatever. Probably you win more. And then you're already in the take territory just on these variations alone. So he should have found that take. He probably didn't want to lose 4 points in the first game, but that's the wrong attitude. So it's really got away with this cube. Then next cube is normal standard double take. Okay, nothing special here. Yeah, this. Okay, I should have played with the goalkeeper. So idea here, I mean, the idea was good to go for the 3-point game, but right now there's no urgency to put the spare checker on the 22. This checker on the 24 gets you some additional contact, and it doesn't produce many more gammons, even though it's like 8.5 percentage points. But certainly if you want to win the game, you have to stay back. So I chose correctly, making the anchor, but I should have. I think I mentioned it that my top priority should be saving the gammon, and I was too focused on that part. Of course, there's still winning chances. Should have gone for that. Bad play by me. What can you do? Yeah, he wins the gammon anyway, punishes me. And then the missed cubes that I mentioned. This is a super strong cube. Because of the blitz option, the main, okay, he has 11 checkers in the zone, so it could lead to a complete wipeout. And the other thing, my liability on the ace point, that lot. So let's say he attacks by hitting loose and I hit something back. There's always this liability on the ace that he can hit. So that makes his attack safer and successful more often. So I was really happy not to get cubed. And by the same token, I was super happy to get cubed out here. So what is he afraid of? He covers with deuces, threes, fives, and fours. And then again, I mean, it really looks bad. So yeah, I felt like he gave me some breaks, let me get away cheaply where he could have made things a lot more expensive for me, like this play on, for example. Then another missed, yeah, this cube I also mentioned, standard cube. It's really close to a pass at a normal score. Maybe it's even a pass, but if you compare it to your standard double fives opening position, this is so much stronger with two extra checkers in the zone. Yeah. Again, I dodged a bullet here, got away with just losing 1 point, I believe. This is also too good, but really no big difference. Usually he will end up cubing me out, but you can see significant amount of gammons that he still wins. So really lucky that I got to 7 away, 11 away. Could have been a lot worse had he cubed more aggressively. So then what did I do? I should have played 8 to 4. I looked at his numbers and they looked also hardly any bad numbers, but probably I'm with the back to the wall. I should play more aggressively, yes. And he has builders for the bar point. I can see it. This was just too passive. Yeah, and then the strange thing happened. Now in a position much worse for him because my wins are pretty good and his gammons are not through the roof. So I have very healthy structure. He cubes. So yeah, maybe he thought that he correctly thought that he missed something the games before, and now he didn't want to miss anything. Unfortunately for Peter, this was not a cube. And let's have a look at my recube. You can see, I mean, I'm surprised that it's so close to a pass. But yeah, this is a typical example of recube strategy when behind in a match. I mean, you just have to take your chances, pick your opportunities, and as you can see, it worked out for me. I won 8 points. Doesn't always work out, but this time it did. So really surprised that it was close to a pass already. Okay, again, now everything flipped. Now I'm have a big lead, so he has to be really aggressive. So again, same pattern. This, I don't know whether I mentioned it. Probably I did because really match cubes. This is a big part of my studies, and whenever I see something, I do mention it. So probably I mentioned it. This at the score, clearly enough to cube. So, and again, clear cube. Here it's a bit clearer because now you can see also the blitz potential. Yeah, and the reason why this is a cube, when you look at this position, this would be an easy take at a normal score, but now at this score, he lost already his market. So going back to the position before, he should have cubed this one because there at this score, him trailing 7 away, 3 away, there are just so many more market losing sequences. And as it happened, we had a market losing sequences double pass. Again, I got away with it, where I probably shouldn't. And here, yeah, this is a very good double. I was torn about the take. But in the end, I thought gammons are not terribly increased. I mean, at 4-way, 2-way, I would have insta dropped it. Very good cube by him, and I somehow saved the gammon, and we got to 4-way, 3-away, where I had some really interesting cube decisions. So I made a mistake here by playing on. Yeah, it felt like it, yeah, I win 41% gammon. So my mistake was I thought he's well below 30% winning chances. I didn't feel like it's that easy for him to get back into the game. So this was a wrong play on by me. Looked really promising, and yeah, if you look at the gammons, it's really promising, but his wins were just too high. And now we get into this. So he hits me, so now it's not good enough, of course, from the bar. And probably does it get too good at some point? At least I got the checker plays correctly. And here I could have played on, but that was just borderline. Again, I felt it was close, and this time I chose the cube with the reasoning he may even take this, and then I would be really happy. But maybe he would have taken this one as well. So the one before that I missed. So, well, you cannot get them all correctly. 2-way, 4-way, his cube. I wonder about my 6-4 because that was pure score adjustment. But it was, I guess it would have been correct even at a normal score or super close. I mean, you can check that out at home, but I just followed my guidelines at this score where I have to expect, where I expect to receive a cube soon. I should just reduce gammon rates. That should be my priority. And you can see, would have been a big mistake had I played the quote unquote normal play. This cube I liked actually because right spirit, I guess. Certainly has some market losers if he hits me. Take is trivial. A problem with the cube, YXG thinks it's a mistake. It's just you don't win too many gammons here because of my bar anchor. In the end, it was just like this crazy sequence where he just denied me the victory at this score, but fortunately, victory came in the last game. So yeah, 2-way, standard cube. Nothing much to say about it. Is there anything interesting? Yeah, I had a double deuces where I was thinking a moment about making the 9 points. So where's that double deuces? So this is already beyond it. And I didn't like the 6-1. So it wasn't that bad. It was kind of bad. So 13-8 was better. And here just make the normal play, and the not normal play would have been a blunder. So when you're not sure, I mean, I had reasons to make the 9, but shouldn't get carried away. Just when you are really not sure, just play according to your instincts. And all these probably all small. I mean, you cannot play this perfectly. The 5-4 was interesting, where I just went for it. And the main reason why I made this point was that I had the returns, and I felt if he doesn't perform now, then I really have it in the bag. So went for the knockout, and in the end it worked out nicely. So yeah, we get the series going. Semifinals. I saw on Facebook it's against Paul Moulton. I saw him on many tournaments. Very nice guy. So looking forward to that semifinal, and of course I'm glad series continues. So until next time, bye bye.